I've heard it all.
What is it?
You're going
Loyola.
to be amazing. So when I look out at all of you, specifically the scholarship recipients, I see power. I see amazing. I see survivors. I see some handsome young men and beautiful young ladies. I see some people in here who have worked harder than anybody will ever know. I see brilliance. I see greatness. I see phenomenal people. I also see people in here, and you might say, I'm so grateful I don't look like what I've been through. Some of you have had some hard years, hard days, but you are here, and you are looking so fresh and so clean. And you have made it. You are outstanding. You are amazing. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. How many seconds?
3.
How many seconds? 3. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to tell someone next to you what makes you amazing. I am amazing because. Ready, set, go. Tell someone. Go. What makes you amazing?
I'm amazing because I have amazing parents. Your turn, Mama. Your turn. Your turn.
I'm amazing because I have
Nice.
not only beautiful but
Very
smart
good.
kids.
And I hope that you all are able to say more things because you absolutely are amazing. I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story, and I bet some of you might be able to relate to it. But before I tell you that, we're going to do one little interactive thing that I like to call 2 claps. What do I call it?
2 claps.
One more time?
2 claps.
So take a guess what we're going to do.
2 claps.
We're going to 2 claps. Okay, so when I say 2 claps, I want you to give me good job. When I say 2 claps, say good job while you clap. Let's try it out. 2 claps. 2 claps. 2 claps. 2 claps. Hey, 2. Get it. Come back. Let's get it. So, good job. I'm going to say 2 claps a little bit later, and I hope that we remember. Let's try one more time. 2 claps. Very good. I'm going to say it one more time, but this time I want you to look at someone and say good job. So 2 claps. Well done. Well done. So when I was in high school, I was in the band. Anybody in band?
Yay!
Hello, greetings.
Yay!
I played the clarinet. Anybody play clarinet? What's up? Extra credit. Hello. Greetings. I played the clarinet. I also mentored. Anybody in here a mentor? You mentor, you role model. If you're an older sibling, you're a mentor.
Yeah, you did
They look up to you. So I graduated from high school and went to TCU. I entered college underestimating the work. So my very first semester of college, I made some grades I'd never seen in my life. I made 2 Ds. I didn't know what that was. Okay? And so because of that, that made me say, nope, no more playing around. We've got to get to work. Because I already had it in me, I just got a little bit lazy. So college went well. I volunteered, graduated from college, got a master's degree. I worked with youth and had a youth program, and I did a lot of youth events. Graduated with my master's, and then I knew I wanted to get my PhD. I applied to 3 schools. How many schools?
3.
Applied to 3 schools. 2 schools did not admit me. 1 school basically said I was too young. I was 24 when I started working on my PhD. The other school just didn't admit me, and that was okay. That 3rd school, I was walking on campus one day at this 3rd school, and I did not know that I had been admitted. So I went to go visit the dean. Do we all know what a dean is? Yes, the dean is like the what? Kind of like a principal, absolutely. So I walked in the dean's office, and I said, hi, Dr. blah, blah, blah. And she said, oh, Miss Guillory, congratulations, you've been admitted to the PhD program. How do y'all think I felt? I was like, say it again. Yes. She said, oh, one more thing. We have some scholarships for you. You can apply for those. How do y'all think I felt? I was like, money! Free! Then she said, oh, how old are you? How old was I?
24.
I was 24. I said, 24. She said, oh, are you married? I said, no, but do you know anyone? Okay, you have a phone number? She said, oh, because generally students like you, what does that mean? Generally students like you don't finish. Young, you're a woman, and you're not married, and generally you probably will meet someone. I said, well, with all due respect, anything I put my mind to, I am going to finish it. While it would be great to meet someone. I'm going to finish this degree. She said, see me in 3 years, toots. Can somebody tell me what's a toots? Is it a Tootsie Roll? I don't know what a toots is. What is a toots? I don't know. I said, well, what's the fastest someone can get through this program? She said, well, the fastest someone can earn their PhD from this department is 3 years, but we've only had 3 people complete their PhD in 3 years, and you will not be the 4th. In my hand, I was like, ooh, you don't know me. What? And I said, well, you will see me walking across that stage. She said, whatever.
That's a challenge.
So y'all take a guess what she saw 3 years later. Me doing what? Well, I didn't really walk across the stage. What did I do? Didn't hop. Who said dance? Who? Yes, sir. You better know me. Okay? I danced on stage. And there was a song out back then by an artist by the name, y'all probably won't know him, so judge me not. An artist by the name of Young Jock. And I'm sorry, come join me, please. Come join me, please. Give her a round of applause as she comes up here and joins me. So, Young Jock had a song called It's Going Down, and there was a dance. There was kind of like a motorcycle. What's your, not yet. What's your name?
Kenosha Smith.
Kenosha Smith. Okay, so please stand right there, Miss Smith. And right now, we're going to reenact my graduation. And when I say introducing Dr. Smith, I just want you to walk, get to the middle, do that move, and just freeze. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Smith. Clap it up, clap it up. Clap it up. Work. Yeah, congratulations. I did say freeze. Give her 2 claps. Congratulations. Good job. So, with that, I also have a theme song. Do y'all like music? So I have a theme song. So DJ, if you could play my song real quick, y'all just listen to the words.
You will never find another. You will never find another lady quite like me. Quite like me.
Hey, cut that. Hey, cut it. We're good. Oh, you got it? Okay. So that song is saying you will never find another lady quite like me. But that song is not just for me, because I believe that every single person in here is one of a kind. And I will never, ever meet anybody like you. Do y'all believe that? Do you believe that? I need you to walk in that greatness and walk in how unique you are. You hear me? Mm-hmm. We don't need to try to be like anybody else, because I guarantee you will never, ever meet anybody like me. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that I'm the best at anything. I am at some stuff, okay? But walk in your uniqueness. Walk in your greatness. The reason I danced on stage at my graduation is because my grandmother earned her master's degree in the 70s when women of color were not doing that. I got that degree because I have ancestors who were killed for being caught reading. I got that degree because the opportunity was presented to me. So the dancing wasn't just because I liked the Young Jock song. It was because I was presented an opportunity. I had been working with youth in the community who had never seen a professor who looked like me. And when they saw me, they were like, Dr. G, I think I want to get a PhD too. And it's not about getting a PhD, but it's knowing that you have the option and knowing that it's an opportunity for you as well. That's why I danced on that stage, and I do dance and pretty much everything I do. I would have had y'all dancing tonight if we had a little bit more time to do a little merengue, a little salsa. Don't play, we do it, okay? So just like me, I guarantee that you all, not only the scholarship recipients, but everybody in this room, there's a reason that you do what you do. There's a purpose that drives you. Whether it's your family, whether it's your wanting to break a cycle and not continue some things that have happened in your family, whether it's I want to try new things. There's a reason that you're doing what you are doing. So, scholarship recipients, don't forget your why. Don't forget what you wrote in those beautiful essays that I did not get the privilege to read, but I heard that they are amazing. Don't forget that. So I'm going to offer you 5 things right now as you go on this journey to pursuing and driving towards your dreams. Okay? If you're ready, say ready. Ready. If you're ready, say ready. Ready. All right, we're going to see if y'all can remember. Give me 2 claps. Oh, snap. Y'all get an A. Good job. Okay. So the first thing is, I want you to breathe and rest. Breathe and what? Rest. Breathe and what? Rest. Everybody breathe with me right now. Take 3 seconds and just breathe. And slowly exhale. Do it one more time. Just slowly inhale and exhale. What I have discovered is, ladies and gentlemen, we don't breathe enough. We move so fast and we never stop. I have been a college professor. I taught my first college class at 24 years old, and every semester I encourage my students to create a self-care plan. Because every semester I have students who are so overwhelmed, and so they walk in my class and we dance, and I tell them to breathe, and then they're like, Dr. G, you give a lot of homework. I said, I sure do. But I want you to breathe. So the first thing is I want you to breathe and rest. Okay, breathe and rest. Breathe and rest. Breathe. Yeah, who said yes? Yes, work. Okay. The second one is I want you to be grateful. Be what? Grateful. Be what? Grateful. Sometimes we forget the great things in our lives because we're so busy pursuing the next. And we forget that, wow, I made it. Seniors, you made it. You are graduating in a couple of weeks, if not next week. You made it. Clap it up, you made it. I don't know about you, when I was a freshman in high school, it seemed like being a senior was so far away, right? Oh my gosh, the seniors are so grown. They're so amazing. I want to be like them. And that's who you are. So be grateful. And here's a challenge with being grateful. Replace I have to with I get to. Replace I have to with what? I get to. I have to go to class. I have to go to work. I get to go to class. I get to go to work. Because everybody does not get to go to class. Everybody does not get to go to work. I have to call my mom back. I get to call my mom back because everybody doesn't get to call their mom back, right? So when you have to wake up for that early class, oh, I don't want to go to class. I get to go to class. I'm going, right? Sometimes you have to do that. I had to do that with myself. I was in Atlanta, left my phone at Walmart, and got back home, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's at Walmart. So I'm driving back to Walmart like this. I get to go back to Walmart. I get to go back. Okay. Because here's the thing. If I was going back to Walmart, that means that there was a car to drive. That means I had the ability to drive. And then if I didn't find my phone, I could get another phone, right? Not that big of a deal. So first thing I want to say, breathe and rest. Second thing, be grateful. Third thing is hold your head up. So my scholarship recipients and everyone, please hold your head up right now. You deserve to be seen. We are not going to hide anymore. Do y'all hear me? We are not hiding anymore. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. Make sure that people know that you are in the room. And knowing that you're in the room doesn't mean that you're loud. It can mean just your presence. Hold your head up. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. So the first was breathe and be what?
Be grateful.
And then hold your head up. The fourth is support and compliment each other. Nobody in here is where you are by doing it by yourself. I know I'm not. I can't get a PhD by the age of 27, and my classmates were 20 years older than me. Didn't do that by myself. You didn't either. I want you to support each other. So right now I'm going to give you 7 seconds. How many seconds? 7 seconds. I want you to compliment 2 people around you. Go.
Did he lose weight?
Bring it in, bring it in. Give me 2 claps. 2 claps. 2 claps. Very good. So what did I just see on everyone's face? A smile. About how much time did that take?
7 seconds.
Maybe 7 seconds. Did that cost anything?
No.
No. So do that more often. You never know what your words might do for someone. I don't know about you, but there have been some mornings I woke up and I look in the mirror and think, oh, not today. And you get in the elevator and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to hide. And somebody says, ooh, that's so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, you really? Thank you. Right? You never know what your words might do for someone. A young man who's one of my clients, he came in with a haircut. And I said, oh, I see you with your fresh cut. He said, this right here. I was like, okay. So throughout the whole day, he would come by, Dr. G, see my cut? I'm like, okay, I see your cut. Right? But just a small compliment. You never know what that does. And I'm going to get to my final one. So I said breathe and rest. Be
Grateful.
hold your
Head up.
support and compliment each other. And, here's some little bonus ones I'm going to give you as a professor. From professor perspective, here we go. Make sure your professor knows your name and your face.
That's right.
Make sure they know that. It doesn't mean you're in their office every day. Hey, Dr. Smith, what's up? Make sure they know your name and their face, because it's as objective as we want to be, we're subjective. And as we're grading, if we're grading and you're at like an 89.5, not quite a 90, you know what? I do know this student, I'm going to bump them up maybe. I mean, real talk, okay? Ask your professor questions. We're not psychic. Ask them questions. And final thing, life happens. Make sure you tell your professor when life happens. I made the mistake in graduate school and not asking for help when I was going through a really, really, really hard time. I could have asked for help. Okay, so here we go. Number one tip is celebrate your victories. Celebrate them, all of them. Tonight is a victory. Scholarship, graduation, but a victory might be, I pulled my grade up from an 80 to an 85. That's a victory, isn't it? Yes. A victory might be, ooh, I was not late at all this week. Victory! Victory might be, ooh, I made it to the gym twice this week. Victory! Okay, we want to celebrate our victory. So let's recap our 5. 5 is breathe and rest. Be. Yes, hold your
Head up.
head up, support and compliment, one another, and celebrate victory. So scholarship recipients, please stand. Scholarship recipients, please stand. And as you are standing, I want you to face me, and I want you to stand up straight like you know you did this. You can say, we did that, like you know you did that, right? So let me see you. Let me make sure like you're owning the room, because y'all are amazing and powerful. Let me check you out. Okay, with the color, I see you. I see you. Yes, sir. Okay, tie, work, yes, dress, get it. Okay, now, I just want you to repeat after me, okay? I am powerful. I am powerful. Okay, yeah, that was all right. I'll try it again. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am enough. I am enough. I am brilliant. I am brilliant. I am divinely made. I am divinely made. I am phenomenal. I want you to point to another scholarship recipient and find them and point to them and say, you are phenomenal. Go. Okay? He's like, I know. And then count of 3, I want you to say, I got a scholarship. 1, 2, 3. I got a scholarship. On the count of 3, I'm graduating. 1, 2, 3. I'm graduating. And the final one, I want you to be as loud as you can and just say, I am amazing. 1, 2, 3. I am amazing. And that was like a B minus. B minus. I need an A plus. 1, 2, 3. I am amazing. 1, 2, 3. I'm amazing. And you absolutely are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations on your scholarship. Congratulations on going to college. Remember to breathe, support each other, hold your head up, and know that you're phenomenal. Thank you all for having me. I'm honored to be here.